Hi y'all. Monday, the 3rd of August. So I've been thinking, last night I didn't sleep so well because I've been having nightmares, like the same kind of nightmares I used to have as a kid. Like the nightmares were my phobia. I have a phobia. I'm afraid of bugs. So I've been having nightmares about these big scary water bugs flying around and opening their wings and just flying towards me and coming to me, and to me it's really scary. So it's just, my nightmares are just getting to me. Anyhow, so I put on lipstick for this video. You see? The thing is that this kind of lipstick, it's old, but I got it for like probably $1 in New York, like 3 years ago. And it's so dry that after wearing it for 5 minutes, it starts peeling off. Really strange. Maybe I'll just throw it out, So, I have this other lipstick, which is really, really good. I love it. It smells good, and it works, and it tastes good, actually. You see, it smells like cherries. I added it to it. That's why it looks so good, you see? Anyhow, this guy I dated, he's so funny. For 3 weeks, he contacted me. I guess because he's on my Facebook, so he can see my posts. And I'm just laughing because I see his messages popping up in the screen. Anyhow, so, in general, my views on relationships is that, I think people who get into relationships, their life becomes inhibited, like their dreams become inhibited, because when you're in a relationship with someone, you can't focus on your own thing, and a lot of the time it could just disturb your dreams from flowing. So that's just my view on relationships. And I have a lot of dreams. One of them is to be an opera singer. I always wanted to be an opera singer since I was little. I love opera. I know it's a weird thing because most people don't like opera. It's like you turn it on, it kind of goes hysterical. It kind of gets like, it's a kind of hysteria, and it's like a drama, the opera. But I love I don't know, I always loved it since I'm a kid. Most people, and I remember when I used to work on the farm, I used to, sometimes like all the people would come and they wanted to watch TV. There's like a television room, a communal television room, and I'd have the remote, and then I'd be flipping through the channels, because like, I can't sit on one channel for too long because it gets boring, so I'd flip through it, and then suddenly I'd find like this opera channel, and at one point there was like, it was like a channel with the opera singers, and the way they do opera is that they act everything out. If you go to an opera, they're gonna act like the whole story out. So part of the story was the old people, they're all walking slowly, they're all holding walkers, and they're just walking like this, and someone's shrieking and yelling opera there, and they're just standing there like 20 old people and moving slowly. And the people there in the room, they were getting annoyed, because I was laughing. I was enjoying this opera. I was really enjoying this opera hysteria. And then one of them's like, "Give me the remote." So I'm like, "What, you don't like it?" So he took the remote and he starts flipping through the channels, and he put on one of his boring action movies. So that's my thing. I always liked opera. So another thing I wanted to do always is I wanted to always learn to read hands and feet. I want to learn hand reading, because then I could read my own hand, and you can kind of see even though Judaism doesn't really hold to the future of reading someone's palm or whatever, you know, but it's just really interesting because I had experience with a woman that read my hand and a few other people's hands, and it actually came true, whatever she said. So there's something to it. Even if you don't believe in it, I'm telling you there's something to it. And I also want to learn how to read tarot cards, you know. I have a cousin that I go visit once a year or something. He lives in up north, and it's interesting. Like he did predict some of what would happen in my future, even though he wasn't technically doing the future for the future, but you can kind of see with the cards, like you can interpret it. So that also came true. That was interesting also. So it's just something that intrigues me and interests me, and like I was surfing YouTube today, and this video popped up about magician. This guy's a magician, so I subscribed to his channel because it's really cool. I find that like he's able to read the mind. I don't know how they do it, but there's something to it. You know, like I don't care what anyone says, superstition, when you actually see it, it's kind of, there's something to it, like, and there's something to the magic. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's, how do you say, when you, like a psychic, or, I'm not sure what it is, but it's interesting for me. So I subscribe to the magician's channel. And I also always wanted to be a seamstress, and because then I can create my own little clothes. I can make presents for people. I can make like things for myself. Like I can create with my hands. I love to create. You know, I always wanted to be like a designer for clothing. That interested me. And another one of my dreams was, I always wanted to, since I was a little kid, I always wanted to live on a farm with my own animals, you know, and, you know, live on a farm and have some, but then, like, now that I've dealt with animals, I realize it's not so simple because, you know, animals are like people. When they get sick, you gotta take care of them. And I don't really, you have to have money to have that kind of lifestyle, you know. And my other dream was to either have a tiny home on a farm or just own a tiny home. There's like a tiny home movement. So those are some of my dreams I'm sharing. And here's my cute bag I got for 10 shekel. See? I didn't realize that it's like a rainbow bag. They were selling it in a religious store. And if they knew, I guess they're more innocent, because if they remember that the rainbow stands for the gays, they would never sell it. I don't really care for the gays, but it's a nice color. As you see when you do this, 10 shekel. It's my nice cute bag I got. And I like it because it takes up less room. And I also got this mirror, so that when I look in the mirror, I can see. There's a mirror over there. I could look in the back. I could go like this and see the back. You know. 14 shekel. Yeah, it's okay. This side you can see regular, and this side big. What? Why isn't it? Wait. This side is. They're both. No. This side is the big side. See? Whatever. I don't know. Okay, that's it for now. My Jacinda's lying on the couch here. She's lying on the couch. She's real bored without Melanie, unfortunately. And there's my birds. And that's about it. Have a good day.